Yeah, you know I wasn't talking about this one. What's up, ladies, gentlemen, and special snowflakes internet? My name is Dan, and yeah, I had to talk again. I had to talk about this one. So if you haven't been or have been living under a rock, I guess it's the more appropriate term. Um, Here's a recap. PewDiePie got in trouble for dropping an N bomb in the middle of a live stream. He was playing Player Unknown Battleground, and and he said, "Well, you know what? Just saying the N word, you know what word I'm saying? It's like me saying, oh, the F word. Y'all know I'm saying fuck. Really, come on." But now a lot of people got really angry about that, which, to be fair, dropping an ethnic slur is kind of a, even though it was done completely like reactionary. And to be fair, I consider myself a gamer, and I've seen a lot of gamers just drop, like call people whores and fucks and cunts and bitches and people, for some reason, and honestly, it's true, is live chats are pretty fucking toxic. But I wanted to bring up this as a more greater topic, because someone pointed this out recently. Is you know a rapper ops like Ice Cube. I mean, look at freaking Shredder Compton. And how black people are allowed to say it, but everyone else is, and I think that's bullshit. As you guys might know, I don't believe in double standards. One standard. I think this is actually good to talk that in this case we need to. I honestly, in that whole thing is either we need to make it so that, or like this is either just you know I mean, everyone says fuck, everyone says bitch. Well, bitch.
Yeah, bitch!
But no, you can't say that unless you're black. I don't like the idea of exclusivity use of a word. You don't see Irish people calling each other mix or Italians each other wops. Why? Because they don't like it. So here's my thought. And this is kind of like when either we make it wide open, we make it open source, or we make it, no one can say it. Like how you can say fuck and shit and cunt among friends, but you do that at work, it's considered a bad thing. We can do it that way. Let's make it for everyone, even black people. Black people, you're not allowed to use that word now. I can't command you to do that, but I'm saying maybe those of you who are black should go, hey, let's not use this word. This word's, if people like this are using it, and people uh, who used it, English isn't even his first language. He's Swedish, so I mean, there's that old joke with Borat, him doing the thinking that's uh, you know, wait, a greeting. No, PewDiePie's Felix is much smarter than that, but there there isn't a cultural. People get mad at people doing something like this, but if you're in a culture that doesn't know what this means, isn't gonna have the same impact. I mean, here's a quick thing. If you do this or do this to a British person, or someone from this is essentially giving the bird, because you're saying like read between the lines. But I mean, there again, I believe in context. You need some cultural relevance. I'm not excusing what he did. I'm actually kind of glad he came out and said, "Yeah, I fucked up," and he kind of explained it. But I do think this is the time we need to discuss about getting rid of a double standard, at least in terms of language. That we need for everyone to be on the same level. And they're like, and I know people are like, well, they're trying to own it. They make it so that you're like, well, words have power. I'm like, you only give power to words. People, I've had Adam my brother, oh, you're fat. I'm like, yeah, and I do. I'm like, so I know I'm fat. I know I have weight. but I'm trying to lose it. You gotta strip the power away from those words. You gotta make sure that these words have no power over you. It's like they say is like someone's gonna keep saying it. Like white supremacists are gonna keep using it because they know it triggers African Americans. So if you guys are like, if they start going, hey, no, and you're like, whatever, fuck you, you ignorant baldy, or whatever. I mean, you don't hear like when you hear like black people calling white people cracker, like what? That's not like I call us honky. We don't give a shit. We learn not. And we're like, oh, it's patriarchy and racism. I'm like, no, it's literally not learning to give a fuck. And I think that's what needs to happen. There needs to be either a don't give a fuck attitude or a shut the fuck up that's ignorant to everyone. Every American or everyone living in America should not be allowed to use that phrase. Why? Because then it just, I mean, okay, that's the wrong phrase. I'm personally on option of depowering it, much in the way, someone calls me a cracker. I don't give a fuck because that sounds funny. You're a white bread cracker. Well, okay. I think Mike Bailey did the best skit on that, but um, yeah, this is my kind of my thoughts, and um, yes, that's it.